your projects and your essays or work coming up, or even in your exam, interpreting sources is very important, because there's different messages that can be found when you're looking at different cartoons, photographs, pictures or paintings or so on. So, you know, if you're writing about something in one of your projects, you know, you can expand on what you're looking at, you know, the wider context. You can expand on, you know, there's a bias in the picture, you know, there's something that maybe the artist wants you to see instead of what the actual fact is. So, you know, let me think, there's plenty of pictures of the royals, say, you know, where I think it was King George V, where he's massive, but he is paintings and he's really slim and very, looks very athletic, but it's not the case at all. So, anyway. So I just thought we'd go through the analysis of visual sources, because again, as well in your learner record, you know, you can expand on a picture or something that you might use as well. You know, how you came about it, what you found in it, the context, the content, and then the wider context as well.
Is it underneath the table, Linda, maybe, or underneath the desk? Somebody was using it before me. Yeah.
Thanks, Terry.
No problem.
Okay, so paintings, cartoons, photographs play a major role in shaping our image of people in past events of the past. However, we can easily be misled. We fail to subject such sources to the same kind of scrutiny as other historical sources. So would you agree with that? Because you could just look at a picture and just think, well, that's, you take it as value. So, you know, put it under as much scrutiny as you would a book or a journal, you know, weigh it up. So a few paintings or photos of historical significance are neutral. So the process of selection from photographer to archivist to decide it was worth preserving. You know, so like certain kind of documents that have in the archives, you kind of question that, why would they have so and so and not others? So how do I interpret a cartoon? Just put that little cartoon there. So what's involved? Knowledge about the events in the period, seeing and understanding different things in the cartoon, and thinking about the cartoonist and his motives. Have you come across are you using any illustrations, cartoons?
Well, we did Punch recently there of Daniel O'Connell. Yeah. Actually, that was kind of funny. It was more propaganda, I'd say, than fact.
Yeah. So how was he portrayed? Daniel?
He was fat, sitting on top of a devil. We were actually sitting on Satan. Satan was asleep, and there was poor Irish around him.
The poor Irish were actually kissing his feet, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were actually kissing. They were starving, right?
Daniel O'Connell, the bigger king.
Yeah. This is Brian. Funny because we're going to be coming up to that picture.
Same one.
And there's loads of them, like, available. I got it off UCC Multitext, which is a great website. I took it from there, and I guess one of my favourite ones, because there is a load of them, but I think there's a lot in it that you can analyse. So anyway, you'll be able to discuss it in depth now. We'll come through it again. We've already done it.
Cartoons are still very relevant, which I think is pretty cool when you think about it. Like, they've stuck around, like, it's even used the whole time now. Like making mockers of George Bush, and it's just, I think it's good. Like, and they're a good way of getting across maybe some fact. Because, like, although they're funny, there is somewhere in them there's something like historical.
And then you think about who's it aimed at as well.
Exactly.
Who are the people that are reading or viewing this type of document, you know? And is it kind of patronising them as well, you know? And obviously the bias and the propaganda, and basically putting the humour aside to the character. So we're going to look at Clemenceau, the vampire. I know it sounds funny. Clemenceau was the French Prime Minister after World War I. We don't have to know the details about the history of it, but I just think it's an interesting cartoon to analyse. There's plenty of information in it. So there's only a small group here today, but I just wanted to go into small groups together. Or maybe just, So maybe Jerry and Michael go together there, and yourself and Gavin get from this today, just take notes, because you can put this in, you know, it'll all work out, in your favour for the learning record, and, you know, building up some of the ideas you might put into your own project. Right, so there's the, can you see that okay?
Mhm.
So there's the, there's Clement Sue. There he is there. And the lady in the bed. Well, the two bats. You see her? Can you make that out?
It's German helmet.
Yeah. And then,
Over the shield.
yeah. Right, so, let's say it's titled Clement Sue the Vampire in the German newspaper. I'm going to try and print anyone in German. Kladderadatsch. July 1919. The figure line in the bed represents Germany. Clement Sue was Prime Minister of France in 1919. He's shown as a vampire sucking the blood out of Germany. So, you know that's Germany. So, how do I interpret this cartoon? So, we've got context. So, it's the first, Nathan, you just look at context, right? Just like in games. Okay. And then content, what is happening in the cartoon. And then lastly comment, what is the meaning of the cartoon. So, can you just write that down? Each group.
We'll do content.
Take a couple of minutes, yeah, you take content, what is happening. Take sense, I'll just go back to the bigger picture so you have a better drawing.
Excuse me.
And then what is the meaning of the cartoon? And what do you think of that cartoon? Isn't it? Yeah. It's unusual. It's very old though.
It's unusual to see Germany
Quite.
represented as a woman.
Is it quite?
Germany has always been left out of them.
That's it.
One of the few countries in the world that call themselves a male name, fatherland. Everywhere else, motherland. Left out of them.
Maybe it's a,
More of an insult than it's
yeah, maybe it's a woman, like a weak woman, and, you know, sort of,
No such thing as a weak
well,
woman.
you know, at the time,
You mean saying that Germany is weak, basically?
well, Germany is portrayed as weak and very sickly here, yeah. Yeah. So, Nathan, context, what was happening at the time? Now, I'm just going to go back to the bigger picture, right? Is that, we'll see, that's better view. Okay. These bats, what would they symbolise? Clement Sue, French Prime Minister, 1919, after World War I. What's happening to Germany?
The Allies beat Central Powers.
Big curtain there, opened, windows open. Helmet.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Horrible looking. Horrible looking.
There's also the film National
Yeah, I saw that. It's good, isn't it, though, like first time? Yeah, yeah, and it's silent as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's really scary. It must have been terrifying at the time. Wouldn't it? I know. Yeah. Like the visual, you know, even before saying like in Psycho, you know, in the shower scene, you don't actually see anyone being stabbed, it's just this kind of impression of blood. And the music, and that's probably one of the scariest scenes ever, isn't it? It didn't have to be shown much.
fatalism because they couldn't do the story and the rock did it because it was still in the popular family refused to commit the national anthem.
Oh.
Which means one day.
Are you happy enough then to go on? Right. So, what was happening at the time?
Do you want to?
Can we just go through the cartoon, because it's, you know, it's just what the cartoon is telling you about what happened at the time. Yeah, James.
Yeah, you want what was happening at the
Yeah.
time? Yeah, well, Germany and its allies had just lost to the Allies in World War I. Germany and its allies being known as the Central Powers. So then there was the Treaty of Versailles, which
want to ruin Germany. The treaty blamed Germany for the war, and the treaty made her pay reparations for all the damage. Germany lost lots of land, and Germany lost her armed forces. The Germans hated the treaty. So would you say it was a German artist?
Yeah, very cool.
The content.
Just one question.
Yeah.
Sorry, explain it too. You just love where it's there again. Like, handy or big or admirable man.
You see, they don't like them. They want them to look like the...
So it is actually, it's a German.
Well, that would be, yeah, it's a German cartoon. So, yeah, it's propaganda. It's biased, obviously. And, yeah, the Germans hate him. You know, they're fucking blaming him and, you know, yeah, they're American Britain. So, if he's the head honcho as far as they're concerned, he's the most hated, basically, yeah. So they're going to make him look as vile and horrible as they can. So the content, what is happening in the picture?
Well, we saw, just what you were saying, that Clemenceau is training already beat Germany while the others circle around waiting for their turn.
Yeah.
It's at night. We probably the curtains are just so you can actually see what's going on outside. Like we said, the sword and shield and helmets, like Germany fought, courageously, valiantly, or honourably in those three, and still was defeated. So that's basically,
Yeah.
that's what we come up with.
Yeah. So, it is here. Basically everything you said as well. We'll just go through it. The young, beautiful curly girl who is Germany. Clemenceau, evil-looking vampire. Sucking the girl's blood. The weapons laid aside. 2 bats outside the window, more vampires. The window's open, the curtains are blowing. So what would be the meaning of that picture?
It just goes to show how Germany felt, doesn't it? They were really being downtrodden at the time.
Yeah.
Wind of change.
Yeah. Victims, German victims from the war.
They didn't like it.
So the poorly girl represents Germany. Vampire, Clemenceau. Sucking the blood, taking reparations, and scarred weapons. Germany's army and disbanded with a 3 years inside. 2 more bats hitting America. And the window open, Germany's helpless to protect herself.
But it shows how little the captain is known for vampires.
Oh,
come on. Don't forget.
no, like vampires, no.
Yeah.
But well, yes, James.
So I was just wondering, Britain, France and America,
Yeah.
how come the other allies weren't put down?
And they were the main, they were the big 3, you know.
I was just wondering because there were others alongside them.
Well, of course, yeah, but they were the main 3, so they were the main ones that got the blame as far as Germany was concerned.
But on that note, I'm sorry to interrupt you
Fine,
now,
yeah.
but it's something I've never understood. Britain and France may be all fair enough. America I'm not so sure about because the Americans didn't want, they didn't approve of the treaty. The British and the French are kind of turned their back on what the American President Wilson said. He didn't want that to happen. He wanted
The League of Nations.
he wanted the Germans to be treated a bit more leniently. And they just ignored him.
Yeah, but you think about the heavy deaths go after World War I, how destructive World War I was, and the amount of money that was owed to America. So they have to get it back somewhere. You know, oh well and good thing they didn't want it, Germans. Yeah, it is fair to say, didn't want it to be so harsh, but it was all money at the end of the day what was owed to America. And how else did they want to
I just
go
saw
along
it.
with it?
Sorry, I just wondered.
No, it's fine. Good question. So, this would be something you should probably kind of look back on yourselves when you're looking at pictures up. You're going through stuff for your projects. Think about events in the period. Look at the date, think what was happening at the time, who was involved. So if you're looking at a picture, you could probably put this in your learner record or in your projects, expand them a little bit more. See the different things in the cartoon. You could list a couple of things, how they presented. Think about the cartoonist and his motives. What would he want to say? And then go back to the cartoon, look at your list of things you saw. So, what was the overall message of that cartoon?
why do we ever stop fighting?
I can imagine seeing that. It's always contemporary, but imagine back then looking at that, how you would feel as a German person.
Like,
You know,
that's
feel it.
I think that there, in a way, kind of our kind of family. You look at World War II, Germany very angry at war. Others were after the and that's where that kind of there was a fire started, if you like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it just grew. But
Yeah.
that we sort of looked at our situation where we were very angered by France taking advantage of us and taking what we thought was unfair.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it's very relevant with us.
Yeah, it's good, yeah, because there is, because there's, even though it looks kind of generic, it's an old photo, it's an old cartoon, but the message is very heavy in it, you know, I mean, an average working person can open the paper and saw that, and, you know, you can imagine the anger or the bitterness, and then, of course, the rival socialism and Hitler and the things that follow on from that, all those things in India, so kind of been very relevant, very important in how it swayed public opinion back then,
The German army spent very betrayed afterwards.
Yeah.
They felt they'd been betrayed by the politicians at home. And then
Yeah.
the rise of different groups at that particular time, right-wing groups, left-wing groups, etc., all through German groups, started breaking up with the various groups that were there that eventually led to the National Socialists. So this getting a message across
Yeah,
to the
I like
variety of groups that we've been betrayed, we're being subscribed.
Yeah. And who to blame is how we feel, look at going to our country. Yeah.
Do you know what the others were just saying there about what happened in Germany after World War One? There was one man called, what was his name, Strassman or something, I think, and he kind of helped build Germany up a bit, and the problem was he kicked the bucket at the wrong moment. as in if he hadn't died when he did, things could have been a lot better, they were getting better. And suddenly he dies and all hell breaks loose again. But you know, what I've often thought is, if it hadn't been for the Treaty of Versailles, Hitler might never have done what he did. He might have been so angry, like the others.
Or maybe if the Treaty of Versailles hadn't come into effect and people didn't feel so bitter, it would be a platform for someone like Hitler to get people's attention and to become more powerful.
Exactly.
So, the theory, as I said, kind of a guideline, something to kind of keep an eye on when you're looking at your own stuff, at home. It might help you out. So here we go again, King O'Connell at Tara. Sticking with it now. Yeah. So you've already done it is a great illustration from point. You've got the British Constitution on his foot, and you're licking his, kissing his feet, and then the little pig here, which is offering to him. I think that says, is it King Dan? Forever. Yeah.
I didn't actually know that was British. What's the movie on?
The British Constitution.
I didn't know it was on that one. I seen it first.
Vote on the Constitution.
It's far better quality than the one we had. Yeah, it is. That's cutbacks. That's cutbacks.
In fairness, we didn't actually analyse as it. We didn't look at that in that way. We just talked about.
What's this week?
We have time, so we should do that. We should do that now. So just taking the same areas we looked before, the context, and what's happened at the time. So we'll just go through it briefly, and then just yourselves write it down again. So King Dan forever. You've got obviously the Royal Irish coming in from the fields. This lady here offering a little squealing pig. British Constitution down it has its foot on it, and then this here is the tipping scale with that says Justice for Ireland. I don't know where Justice for Ireland. And then this is Daniel's. What's this bit called here? Daniel's. I think it's meant to be. No, it's meant to be like his payment. I think the rent at the time, because the Catholic Association were collecting money from people throughout Ireland very successfully, and then had the monster rallies. And this was when the Montanelli's in Tara, but basically saying that he's keeping the money, I suppose, for himself. He's getting rich as John Van is that. And then you've got the Royal Plunder chest over here. I'll keep going. Yeah, the Royal Plunder chest. So robbing the Queen's money. Yeah. And then you found Carlo. And then the fields that burning. Because the British were fearful of all, you know, because the mass meetings, monthly meetings were so vast and so popular, and it actually threatened the British government, you know.
Up to 1 million people, I think.
Yeah, huge. So just this cartoon titled King O'Connell, Fraser Punch, as you know, 1843, was drawn by Shalabala. I tried to look him up, Shalabala. Obviously it's his, you know, hidden name. And that,
football or something.
yeah. Back him up, imagine that up in the time, you never forget it. The Irish peasants bring their buttermilk and scrawny pigs and offerings to O'Connell, who rests on the devil's back with his foot on the British Constitution. So it's showing him a terrible life, isn't it? Like, you know, like he's two-faced, like he's you know, great man with the Irish, but he's also, you know, working with the English.
But that's what Punch did, they just have to everybody,
yeah.
That's all the Irish, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of stuff on Punch out there, you know, and they're very telling, the cartoons, you know, the feelings, you know, time, and the propaganda. So the scale under his arm is labelled just Charles and is tipped by Daniel's legs, that's what it's thinking of. On the floor nearby is the Royal Plunder chest. So in the summer of 1843, Monson meeting to Tara, where he called for the repeal of the Union, was attended by less than 750,000 people. So like, you know, you can see how he was a threat to, you know, the government at the time. So yeah, just taking those three, the context, the content, and the comment. We just want to quickly do that amongst ourselves, have a little chat, see what you make of it.
With the context again.
Oh, yeah, let's try it. Why are you watching it?
There's a lot of them around here,
Is
you
that?
know. I don't really mind them. Well, it was just like 2 years, 1843 was 2 years before the common started. So we had, I don't know what year this happened in, but O'Connell was trying to get the Act of Union repealed. And that was when
We let you wear, Jerry, the fashionable hat of the time, so we'll let you. We'll definitely give pardon on that.
And just look what he's wearing as well, O'Connell.
Yeah, he's in nice clothes, regal
Fine garb.
compared to the Irish way.
Okay. Alright, so we go through it then. Or do we need more time? Go ahead. Alright, so, yeah, Nathan, go ahead. So,
We'll talk about his, the main thing we're going to put is he's making a mockery of the Queen. He's putting the Constitution, he's, you know, it's like, use
you looking for at the time, basically? What's going on?
What did you say he was looking for, James?
He was trying to get the Act of Union repealed, but that failed.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He retired soon after that. And the son took over and the son was involved in the shenanigans as regards missing money.
Oh. Okay. Read that in an old punch.
No, it's context.
Okay. He died in Rome, didn't he? His heart's in Rome, isn't it?
Yeah.
He died in France, didn't he? And his heart was brought
Oh, he
to
died
Rome.
in France.
Well, he remember when we were up in last night, the woman said, what was it he said? It was like a poem, wasn't it? He said,
My heart to Rome and my body.
yeah, he was. Yeah, so he's very healed, but his heart is actually
Yeah.
in Rome. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
He's a hypocrite.
Very brave.
Hi, he did plenty.
Jerry,
He worked hard.
I think I can't even see the church now, but Jerry said there's evidence of the church, and when you think about it,
Bishop in the background.
Can you think of this guy here? Looks like a little,
Looks like a bishop.
you know.
Our own Harris.
that's kind of maybe saying something as well. Could it be?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the time, but like from that picture alone, like you can kind of get an image. And I like that. I appreciate that now because I don't know into that time on the band which comes later. So it's good to get something like that.
Exactly, and then if you ever are studying more into it, you know, you can probably relate back to that picture and just think about that. Those things will pop up in your mind and it'll be handy for you to kind of, yeah.
You can see what they're valuable.
That's why they're nice as well, because like visual stuff is a lot nicer too, isn't it? You know,
But
it's just
You can get away with quality.
Alright, so, Calvin.
Not much more, but we attended, of course, the King Anne Grabber, British Constitution, we stepped on Parliament. We also got the Royal Fund, almost something they packed the devil, and lines. But I mean, is that, we could say that is hat and chain are made with potatoes.
I'm sure that was Brendan who put that.
Yeah, it's not So,
I'm
you know,
not sure.
it's just unusual.
You know, Terry, is that?
I don't know, Linda. Now I have to say.
I understand, yeah, but you're saying like, you know, for me it looks, the first thing I said was it's hat and chain are made with
James
potatoes.
and hat look as if it's potatoes.
The hat, actually.
On the rim of the hat.
You know, he's there,
Why
everyone,
would he have potatoes on his hat though? What would
I
you
mean,
think that would
even
be?
then you knew the potatoes was big in the country, you know, like, we were probably synonymous with potatoes at that stage as well, you know, 1843.
They're laughing at us, potatoes, tailgate us. Spud
Like, I mean, his change of office is potatoes, it's a mockery, really, isn't it?
Like he's all, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the staff of it?
It's style.
It's a
Is it
shillelagh.
actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beating people into submission.
Yeah.
Punch out
It's actually, you know what, that's really good you pointed that out because
Or is it left hand?
if you think of it though, with the shillelagh and it is Spud, you know, he's dressed up like that, he's sitting so regally,
Yeah.
it's like, he looks really foolish. You know, he's all dressed up in like ridiculous
Dressed like an English man.
farming kind of vegetables. Oh yeah, he's sitting so proudly, so yeah.
That's
No,
a
it's
punch.
it's very good.
You know, punch from the cartoon.
Yeah,
Sort of, you get the actual punch out of it.
that is fun, yeah.
And dress that. And in league with the devil, riding on the devil's back. He's sitting on the devil's back.
Yeah.
He's in league with the devil
Yeah.
as a papist.
It's basically trying to be literal.
Sorry?
It's basically trying to be literal. That's what
Yeah, yeah.
Sending a message.
And the English people would be reading once you maybe thinking that's the way he was. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to make of
It's a
it.
caricature, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would this have been done by an English artist?
I presume so, yeah.
That's what I was thinking as
Yeah.
well. I just moved out within my head for a minute.
You know, his
No.
Irish name, Shalabala.
Yeah, it's safe to say it would be a British, yeah, English art.
Would all the English have been against him? They
here, just for yourselves as well, how to reference the cartoon. I just put the footnote here because it's exactly the same for the bibliography, except your surname comes first and then the initial. So it'll be O'Riordan T for your bibliography, and then the rest is the same. For your footnote, it's always the first name and then the surname. So you've the author, the name of the place. So Emancipation Family Religion, Ireland under the Union. I got that in multiplex project of Irish history, April 2001. Viewed on the 26th of April 2003, and then your URL. Just get used to. Are you used to doing your bibliography like your?
Yeah, I was used to
Okay,
it.
you're used to that now. Yeah. You just have one example of one of each in front of you and you're doing it, just stick
Work
with
on
it.
that. Like,
Yeah.
some of you use one shot wood here. Every like source I've used for a whole year now, I have them all on it because when you use it, the little function in one shot wood to save them.
EndNote, is it?
No, it's when you go into citations and that, you
Yeah.
get references.
Yeah.
They're all in it.
Grand.
Like that's what I know when I was doing the archaeology project.
Yeah.
Sources, and when I wanted to do the essay,
Excuse me.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And that's something as well, maybe you can put in your learner record.
Yeah.
You know, how you got it, have Jim, stuff like that. You know, all that's valid. And all that is part of you know, learning how to use your your
Source things also in that.
you know, working around using the popular conventions and use it through Microsoft Word and you know, and is easier for you to get used to working with footnotes and so on. Are you taking that down? Sorry. It'll be on Moodle anyway. Yeah. And then the journal article. So same again, I just did the footnote. So the author, the name of the article, the type on it, and then little things like single quotations. The journal, the title of the journal, always in italics. And then the volume and the year of publication and the page numbers. Page numbers actually, and that's all there. And then the newspapers. So it's Punch, President's Rose, 1843. If you were writing about Shalabar and King O'Connell and Tara, you can talk about that in your text. And then you can just, in your footnote, you wouldn't have to put King or Tara, you just put Punch and the date. So, using illustrations, using from a reliable source, photographs referred to as plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. From maps, order images, plate 1, 2, 3. So you know, in your text, and you're talking about it, it's plate 1, and then you show the picture, you put the figure underneath the picture, the name of the picture, you give the name of the picture, and then in your bibliography, in your at the end, just put in find associated pictures, and then the name.
So if I'm taking pictures and then this one is actually showing the video.
Photographs, yeah. Or, for photographs.
Yeah, maps and that make it be bigger, yeah.
From that, figure and painting, yeah. Sure, if you look through any book, you'll see, any history book, you'll see big 1, 2, 3.
One of the nice know that start of yours. Thanks for telling me.
I let you use figures for all, yeah, I did, yes. I won't mark it down at anything.
Whenever you're unsure of anything like that, what I would do is that I would just pick up an old history book I have and just double check what way they did it. So I know what's right.
I took for granted what Terry Thomas was the right way to do it.
Well, what Terry just said the right way to do it.
You know, Terry Thomas speaking for photographs, a whole lot.
I'll let them use all, Linda.
Sorry, that's probably me overcomplicating it.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, you know, you're not going to go wrong. No, you're not going to be marked.
Yeah, that's my way to do it. Like, it's just
You never seen me committing a crime. Really rely on you as a witness in court.
That is me for 2 years.
So we took some this we would say, if you were to do that in a minute, we're going to have to do that in a minute.
We have points we gain.
So make sure you refer to the image in your text. It must be there for a reason, not just single space. You know, I did that one time. I thought, oh God, I just put it in, and I haven't even discussed it. And, you know, so I had it, I've been looking for so long, then I'm on to my next bit. There again, proofreading comes into effect there. Always, if someone else to read for you, make your mistakes, see where it makes sense. So I didn't even get someone to proofread it, and it made absolutely no sense why I had that. It's the first thing that was for ages. Sure, these things happen. So, search National Library of Ireland, advanced catalogue, format, prints, drawings, and then in search of search term. So, you're at home and you are looking at the National Library. That's all you have to do. Advanced catalogue, format. Just write that down beside it, you know, when you're at home or whatever. And use that to look for the prints and drawings that you might want. And then alternative National Library of Ireland, advanced catalogue, format, and photos. And then search your term. Thousands of prints, drawings, photographs available online. Catalogue.nli.ie search my practice. So, summarise. Historical cartoons usually represent a particular viewpoint, learning how to read or interpret such images and enhancing historical understanding. So again, you know, acknowledging that in any of your work that you're doing, because you're saying, you know, I've read this, but I heard this a certain way. It's helping me with my self-story saying. It's all good information to put into your record and a records for your song. Sorry, James, yeah.
Which one is it? I can't seem to find so cold.
Next. Yeah. Back one. Yeah. So photographs easily edited for propaganda. Seeing that we've look at photographs, but let me give you an example of photographs you might have come across.
There might be the communists and Stalinists.
Yeah, there's a movie on Trust Street called Taken Out.
They edited them out.
Yeah.
And they get the photograph taken for the papers and never stand at the end.
You're talking about the classic one with Pierce's surrender.
No.
Can't see the gap.
Can't see the nurse.
Yeah, that's right.
The nurse being edited out of the
Oh God, yeah.
You
Yeah, I do know that one.
see
Yeah.
the feet at the bottom, you can't
Why
see the
was
rest of the
that?
body.
Was that because
But they,
was it illegal or something? Which was a woman?
yeah,
Or?
it was something to do with women in combat. They didn't want women to be, but she was actually in
They
combat.
stand
Sorry, I
back.
didn't know that. Yeah, pretty good.
Harold. No, Harold.
So painting is commissioned to present a particular image, and then cartoons rely on exaggeration and caricature, not concerned with presenting a balanced view, usually make assumptions about the viewer's background knowledge.
Could you say the actual paper they appeared in would tell you a lot about what the
Oh yeah.
The idea is like what they're saying, well.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There was a program, Linda, last week. I don't know if you've seen.
The Son of the Mirror, yeah, Sarah.
You weren't watching the illness thing on BBC. Did anyone watch that? Royal illnesses. No. It was, yeah. Did you see the little bit about Henry VIII?
No.
They were saying as he went along, because Henry couldn't have or didn't have a son for so long, as the paintings, the portraits progressed along, his manhood, shall we say, was shown in a bigger light to show that he was still a man.
Oh yeah.
But it was just propaganda of the time to prove didn't have a son, but just to prove that it wasn't Henry's fault.
Yeah.
So they expanded every time, you know. So thank God he had a son eventually.
What's his name? The Prince Regent was getting smaller then as well. He was the size of a house, wasn't he?
Yeah, tiny. Yeah.
When they told him all the painting, he was just a snip of the thing.
Is that been on a few weeks? Is that continuing?
It was a 3-part. I think it's over now. I think it was the last.
I just saw the one on George, the madness of King George.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the historian, the lady with the blonde
Yeah,
hair.
that's the girl. Yeah,
good.
yeah, very very good. Yeah.
That's it, folks.
And Joe?
I hope that was helpful for you.
Tell me, when it comes to referencing
Okay, so for
I
example,
the way of reference them is the name of the song, the name of the group, the CD it's on, the record company, and the year release, and the track number.
okay, so who is the, I would call it, who wrote the song? Number one, it's more important. Who's
The
the fourth?
traditional,
Okay, so is it anonymous? You don't
Just
know.
arranging.
Lost.
would be a fancy arrangement to say the traditional song.
Okay.
Yeah, nutrition, right? Really flags and nutrition.
Clancy. Yeah, Clancy. The name of the song, I don't I would just presume it's the artist, the title of the song, the year it was released,
Basically.
where,
Because I'm
the
actually
company that,
referring them back to the CD. I'm not looking at it,
yeah, it's not even the name, who released it, where, the company that published it.
So I'll try to.
No, we look at that, we'll look at that for you after, if you want, because I'm going to be looking through stuff with you, on your project, if you want. Perfect,
Oh, good.
yeah, we'll go through stuff, we'll go through search online, and go through some different, we'll research some, oh, you can't open that. You might find a project too.
That's the next.
Yeah, and hopefully get you some good sources that you can work on yourselves at home and yeah, maybe get your project
Actually, start.
started. Oh, good.
Are we okay, Linda? Can we?